Alright, Toro 22-inch recycler. This one is about 10 years old, and ever since I've gotten it, it's always been kind of hard to start. 3 poles to start at minimum. It just never bothered me enough to like bring it in for replacement or anything like that, but it has continually gotten worse. The carburetor's just been kind of junky on this thing ever since I've gotten it. It just hasn't been a good carburetor. I cleaned it last year using a carburetor cleaner bath and an ultrasonic cleaner. It did not work. It still actually kind of made it worse almost. Probably just needed to maybe clean it some more or something, but I think it's actually just a defective carburetor. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace it with, I'm going to try a cheap one made in China. This is just available off of Amazon. It's just that and that. It's $9.99. I don't know where the Briggs one is made, but we're going to try this one first, see if it works. If it works fine, it'll be great. Nice cheap fix, so we'll go from there. But this is it. It's just that. There's no adjustment screws on it at all, and just a couple O-ring and a gasket. So let's get started. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is take the air cleaner out with this screw, this cover plate. I'm not sure, we'll probably have to take this top cover off, so there'll be a screw and screw here. And then the fuel line, and this one I haven't even started the lawnmower up this year, so it is bone dry in there. So if you're not dry, you can grab just a pair of locking pliers and crimp this down. Put a piece of like shop rag or something in here so you don't pinch a hole in the fuel line. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get you set up. We'll do a time lapse and get this undone here, okay? Alright, so this could be part of my problem here. I have some leftover gasket material in here. It doesn't look like it's actually coming from this gasket. Maybe it is. I don't know. Whatever. We'll get that all cleaned up though. And also pay particular attention to this screw right here, because if you unspraying this, it's going to go flying in here. I've already lost one on another lawnmower, but you just want to keep it kind of latched in there so that way you don't have to go fishing for this. This actually controls the auto choke on it. And so if it does fall off or you can't get to it, what you'll have to do is just take this top cover off, and then I think the winder, and then you'll be able to get to the little, it's just basically a little lever that sits and does this. So that's all there is to it. Alright, 1/4 inch for this top little nut here. Kind of wish they would just make it the same as the rest of them, but whatever. It's not pull me there. Handed on here like so. Alright, cool. So now the spring is attached way back here, and then it's attached up here, and it does that. So when the fan's going, motor's running, it opens up the choke, turns it off, and then when it dies, it turns it back on. That's it. So So yesterday, I think we fixed the cold start problem with the new carburetor. However, after running it for a little bit, it developed a hot start problem. That happened beginning of last year, right after I had replaced the spark plug. So this is a cheap spark plug from Amazon or eBay. It's a no-name Briggs, and if you can see that, let's see here, the gap on there is just way too small. And it's kind of fouled. I don't know, it wasn't like that when I put it in there. So I went to my local hardware store, just picked up a real champion. It's a RJ19LM. So this is supposed to be the real deal. I actually gapped it correctly at 0.030, so that'd be 30 thousandths. And I think this will work much better. So let's put this in here, we'll run it for a little bit and see if we have a hot start problem again. So 13/16 socket. We'll get that fixed right up. Oh, left my socket holder on there. Nice and clean terminal there. Just hook this in here. Alright, we should try it out. Let's see how it works. Cold start. Alright, that's a win because it never ever started on the first start, even when it was brand new. So I'm going to go do the backyard and we'll come back here and see how it does after a hot start. Alright, did about half my yard here. Let's see if it'll do the hot start now, okay? Okay, there it goes. It is fixed. New carburetor to fix the cold start problem and a new spark plug to fix the hot start problem, and we're all set to go. Carburetor on this thing was super simple to fix. Not a lot to this engine, just keep it oiled and keep maintenance up on it and it's fine.